My name's Rhys, and this is my story. Yeah, well, it all really started 15th of March 2022.
My phone rang a couple of times and I didn't pick it up because I didn't know the phone number that was calling me. In the end, the same number rang my husband. He answered, and it was someone from Rhys's work saying that he had collapsed on the footy field and they'd been working on him for 25 minutes.
I didn't know what had happened. Vaguely remember going off to football, but that was about it.
When we arrived, they were still working on him. It was 55 minutes. And then we waited in the waiting room there for about 10 minutes. They were still working on him. And at that point, we were thinking we'd lost him.
Next thing I sort of remember, I'm up at the Prince Alexandra Hospital and in the ICU there, and just coming out of waking up mum and dad, spending the next sort of hour or so, a couple of hours really, trying to tell me what had happened, and it told me that I'd had a cardiac arrest playing.
So I think it's every parent's worst nightmare is to get a call to say, your child's in cardiac arrest.
Yeah, I'd been sort of unwell for probably a couple of months. You don't think much about it at the time, but I was very busy at work at the time and kept trying to sort of push on with all the work I was doing and then also my sport. I definitely remember feeling not 100%.
So we were told that he may need a heart transplant down the track, but we were hoping it was going to be a long way down the track. As it turned out, it was within a fairly short time, and it all happened very quickly.
I only live a couple of minutes down the road from Prince Charles, so made the decision to sort of admit myself up there and get treatment through the hospital, and that's when I started to learn that my heart was deteriorating. That's when sort of plans were put in place towards the latter part of that year to try and do a transplant workup.
The nurses and the doctors and the physios, the nutritionists, everyone, they are an incredible team of people. They work together so unbelievably well. I couldn't fault the care that Rhys received. They treated him like they were his own. They never gave up on him, which there were times when I thought they were within their right to give up on him because he was so unwell. Sorry, I'll get a little bit emotional here. But they were amazing and they treated us like family and they supported us through what was really terrible times.
ICU was a long stay, and spending nearly 120 days in hospital. I had to learn to walk again and to get all the basics done again from scratch. So it was a tricky first couple of months, but slowly getting better and putting in the time and work in the gym. So it's been a long journey, but it's really good now.
It's amazing to see him getting back to life and living life, and we're just so grateful for all the care that he's received and the research behind it, and it's just so important to give people their life back.
The research is it's every piece of machinery, every new technique or surgical technique up at the hospital all contributes, and I think there were so many times that that research has saved my life, and hopefully as it gets better over time that'll keep saving more lives.